What's up YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a Poipole sweep. Now, Poipole is the only Ultra Beast that actually can carry Everlight, so I wanted to do a really cool sweep with it. Now, this one has been suggested by so many people, and finally I got something good together. Now, it's quite similar from my Poipole I used in my video the other day, but there is a key difference. Anyway, people, leave those Pokemon sweeps in the comment section below. The highest thumb up comment will be the winner. Now, this video is quite long and it does require a little bit of explanation, and I hope you guys stick around for the whole video because I do want to explain my strategy in full because you guys seem to like that. And let's get into the video. Now, real quick, I've got a stream tonight, probably about, what's the time now? It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning for me, so probably like 3 hours after this video, I'm going to be doing some shiny hunting in the, like the wormhole shiny hunting. Me and Kath are going to be doing that. So if you guys want to watch that, just make sure you're subscribed on YouTube, you know, you're following on Twitter, and I'll put out the notification on there. It should automatically come in the subscriptions and already on Twitter. So that's going to be fun. I'll probably do that for a few hours at least. Just nice chillax stream. Going to answer some questions from you guys and stuff like that. Anyway, so I'm going to go down to the Ice Beam from the Swampert. I just set Sticky Web up because that was sort of important on my strategy. So I've got my Garbodor here. Now, what I need with Garbodor is just set up Toxic. That's all it can really do, and that's all I really needed to do. So setting up the Toxic Spikes on the Swampert. Now, I know Swampert was going to carry Earthquake. So what I gave this was, I gave this max health and max speed with weak armor. Now the weak armor actually boosts my speeds every time it gets hit, so that was quite handy at getting up the Toxic Spikes. Now Garbodor's speed is actually pretty good. Now I actually gave it the red card as well, and that's going to swap the Swampert out of there automatically, so that's going to give me an extra swap, and I'm going to be able to get some more Toxic Spikes on the field as well. Now, Volcano is going to be able to probably Shrek me, but the only thing I wanted to do was get those 2 Toxic Spikes up, and that was all I needed for Poipole. Poipole did the bulk of the work itself. Now, it is kind of similar to the one I did, to the set that I did in my Ultra Beast team, but there is a key difference. That one was quite passive. This one is a little bit more offensive, but the full explanation of what I'm going to be doing will be a little bit later on. So that should be pretty fun, and enjoy the video. Alright people, I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me get on to my Poipole strategy. Now, as you can see, this is just, I just brought this up on Showdown. Obviously, my IVs are not all 31 as per se. This is just an example of what the set looks like. So, obviously, with my moves, I've got Venom Drench, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Venoshock. Now, the reason for putting the toxic spikes down at the start was not only to rack up some poison damage against the opponent, but also help out the move Venom Drench. Now, what Venom Drench does is, if the opponent is poisoned, this move will work against them. If it's not, it will fail against them. So what Venom Drench does, it drops the special attack, the attack, and speed of the opposing Pokemon, as well as the sticky web on the field, which gave me, even as a bulky set, I outsped most things. So that was really good. I've got Rest and Sleep Talk for recovery, and I've also got Venoshock too, so I'm not so passive. I'm able to actually make use of Beast Boost, and I'm able to dish out some somewhat decent damage, right? Because since the opponent is already poisoned, the base power of Venoshock is going to be doubled, so that made up for its lower special attack and no EVs in it and such. Having a look at its EVs, you're probably wondering, they're kind of strange EVs to run. Let me just, apart from the health, of course, let me just explain that. So I've got max health, obviously, all round bulk. We've got the Everlight for the 1x5 boost in defense and special defense. Now, since I made the defense and special defense even, I did that for a reason, right? Now, a mechanic with Beast Boost that not all of you may be aware of, Beast Boost works in priority, right? So say if two stats are equal, so Beast Boost, it's important to say as well, Beast Boost is not affected by the health stat, so just forget about the health stat. Special defense and defense are the same, right? So you're probably wondering, which one is going to be boosted by Beast Boost, right? Now, this is quite simple. So it goes in priority of the stats. So since attack's first, that's not obviously the highest one, so that wouldn't matter. Defense is next. So since defense is the highest stat as well as special defense, it would boost the defense first because that's in a higher priority than special defense. So as you can see, special defense is lower, so that's lower on the priority of the stat list. So that's just how the move works. Would have been cool if it boosted like a random defense and special defense, but that's just how the Beast Boost ability works. And I thought that'd be a great idea to do. Instead of just going like max defense, max health, so I'd be all round bulky, right? And I'd still get boost in one of the stats. So I thought that'd be much better than just being bulky on one side. Anyway, I hope I gave you a rough, detailed explanation of this set. It was pretty fun. The battle went for a long time, but it was enjoyable. I had a couple of DCs, but I didn't really think there was worth putting many bloopers in this. The battle kind of went for long enough already. Okay, now I have got a stream later on, if I didn't already mention at the start of the video, probably about 2 to 3 hours from now. Should be good. Going to be doing some shiny hunting. I hope to see you there, and peace out.